Hello everyone, in this video we're going to be talking to you about one of the knowledge areas in project management called project quality management. The purpose of this video is to learn key concepts, the process that makes up the knowledge area, the inputs, outputs, and tools and techniques involved. According to PMBOK version 6, project quality management includes the process for incorporating the organization quality policy regarding planning, managing, and controlling product or service quality requirement to meet stakeholders' objectives. Project quality management also supports continuous process improvements activities as undertaken on behalf of the performing organization.
Imagine you are a contractor hired to build the Pentagon. After you've created the roofing system, you're informed that the materials used in the foundation did not meet the standards required by the government. Considering its importance, the implication of a rework will be enormous. This type of scenario is what project quality management tries to mitigate. Now let's talk about some of the modern quality management approaches. The first is customer satisfaction. To achieve customer satisfaction, it is important to understand, evaluate, define, and manage the requirements of the customer. The project must meet all the requirements of the customer or stakeholder to ensure its success. Frequent meetings with stakeholders are essential to get feedback on the progress of the project to ensure it's meeting all its requirements.
Next is prevention over inspection. Prevention is preferred over inspection. Quality should be planned, designed, and built into the project. The cost of fixing failures and dealing with issues are usually undesirable in projects. It is better to design quality to deliverables rather than to find quality issues during inspection. Continuous improvement is a method for streamlining project activities and reducing product defects. It is also fall under prevention over inspection concepts. It is also important to monitor and document issues as they arise to help mitigate future mistakes or issues. Some of the continuous improvement techniques are PDAC or Plan, Do, Act, Check cycle, Six Sigma, and Total Quality Management or TQM.
Management responsibility. The purpose of this approach is to ensure that management is considering time, budget, and support when incorporating quality into the product. Management has a responsibility to ensure quality is met. This involves getting all the stakeholders to participate for a successful project delivery. Finally, there is cost of quality, or COQ. This refers to the costs associated with activities and efforts undertaken especially to prevent poor quality products. We will discuss this further in a later section.
The three main process groups are plan quality management, manage quality, and control quality. Let's investigate the process group plan quality management. As the name implies, this management process is performed during the planning phase. The key outcome of this process is to establish the quality metrics that the product or service should meet the customer requirements and outline how the project will deliver the set quality standards. The inputs for the plan quality management process are project charter, project management plan, project documents, enterprise environmental factors, and organizational process assets. You may recall that project management plan details on how the work of or project activities will be executed, monitored, and controlled, and closed.
The tools and techniques used for the plan quality management process include expert judgment, data gathering techniques like benchmarking, brainstorming sessions, and interviews. Benchmarking refers to measuring the characteristics of a product against quality products delivered in the past or industry standards. The gathered data is analyzed to make informed decisions for quality procedures and policymaking. The data analysis methods include cost-benefit analysis and cost of quality analysis. Cost of quality refers to the cost incurred for conformance work and non-conformance work. Conformance cost refers to the money spent on training, customization of equipment to adhere to quality procedures, and extra documentation processes. Non-conformance work refers to the cost of rework of the project or the requisition to be paid if the product failed to meet the customer's standards. The results can be represented in flowcharts or other data representation tools. Then follows the testing and inspection planning, where we choose which type of testing is to be performed. And finally, meetings.
The key outputs are the quality management plan and the quality metrics or standards that the project should ensure. We want to take a moment here to discuss the quality management because it is a common input for the coming processes. The quality management plan, which is the primary output of the plant quality management process, forms an integral component of the project management plan. The document may include but not limited to the following components: quality standards, objective, roles and responsibilities, quality tools that will be used for the project, and more. It defines the acceptable level of project and product quality and describes how to ensure this level of quality in its deliverables and processes. The output also includes updating the project management plan document and the other related project documents.
Moving on to the execution phase, the next quality management process is manage quality. Manage quality is the process of translating the quality management plan into executable quality activities that incorporate the organization's quality policies into the project. It uses the data and the results from the control quality process to reflect the overall quality status of the project to the stakeholders. Manage quality is performed throughout the project. Key benefits are increasing the probability of meeting the quality objectives and identifying ineffective processes and causes of poor quality.
There are three main inputs to the managed quality process: the quality management plan, project documents, and organizational process documents. Project documents may include the following: lesson learned registered or lesson learned earlier in the project, quality control measurements used to analyze and evaluate the quality of the process and deliverables of the project against the standards of the performing organization or the requirements specified. Quality metrics are the basis for the development of test scenarios for the project and its deliverables as a basis for improvement initiative. Risk reports identify sources of overall project risk and the most important drivers of overall risk exposure that can impact the quality objectives of the project. There are 8 tools and techniques as seen here, but we will look at the Design for X and quality improvement methods. Design for X, also known DFX, is a set of technical guides that may be applied during design of a product to optimize specific aspects and controls or even improve the product financial characteristics. Quality improvement methods are methods based on findings and recommendations from quality audit results, the quality control process, and problem solving within the managed quality process. PDCA and Six Sigma are the 2 most common quality improvement tools.
There are 5 main outputs to the managed quality process: quality reports, test and evaluation documents, change requests, project management plan updates, and project document updates. The final process is called control quality. Control quality is the process of evaluating whether the product or service meets tolerance limits set in the quality management plan. Quality control is very crucial in project management because it ensures that everything is within the scope of the project plan. Some benefits include validating deliverables and recommending necessary actions to enable the process within control limits. There are many inputs involved in this process, as you can see here, and some of these inputs are very similar to the ones we've seen in other processes.
Moving on to tools and techniques for control quality. This consists of data gathering, data analysis, inspection, testing or product evaluations, data representation, and meetings. Some of the tools and techniques are very common in business. We will take a deeper look into inspection and testing or product evaluations. Inspection is an activity such as measuring, examining, testing, or gauging one of or more characteristics of a product and comparing the result with specific requirements in order to establish whether conformity is achieved for each characteristic. Testing or product evaluations according to PMBOK is an organized investigation conducted to provide objective information about the quality of the product or service. The quality of the product tested according to the project requirements. This test can be done throughout the project on the different components and at the end of the project on the final deliverables.
The output for the control quality process are quality control measurements, verified deliverables, work performance information, change requests, quality management plan updates, project document updates such as issue log, lesson learned register, risk register, and the test and evaluation documents. Remember, the purpose of this video tutorial is to teach you about the importance of the relationship between projects and the quality management in them. If projects are to produce change effectively, quality management principles must be applied.
As it was mentioned before, the project quality management will define requirements, success criteria, and roles and responsibilities. It will also define how testing will be completed through the concept and collects any learning or success during the delivery of the project to take forward to future projects to allow continuous improvement on how we manage projects, therefore reducing the cost of project as we take learnings forward.
Don't forget, when quality management is added into a project, it minimizes the impact on scope, time, and cost. Thank you for listening to our presentation.